It's showtime, folks!
Ladies and gents, Impact Wrestling fans, I'm back. Episode 3 of 3 of the Impact Binge Watch, and this is the most special one in my opinion, just from my heart. And it is talking about the Impact Wrestling growth, the phenomenal Impact Wrestling growth on YouTube. And let me just go all the way back to the start. When I got on YouTube, I was doing basketball highlight videos. Yes, that's how it all started. That was so long ago. It was like 2-3 years ago. Then eventually came to me talking about sports, and then that led to me, of course, talking about wrestling. I'm a wrestling fan down to my heart. It's who I am. But during that time, there was not a whole lot of Impact Wrestling, or at the time, TNA, representation. There were not a lot of YouTubers at the time, and maybe there were some on and I just didn't see them at the time. Maybe that's the case, but I don't remember there being a whole lot of representation. And the guys, what you are doing, first of all, I'd like to say that you really don't understand how great of a thing that you are doing. Now, I'm going to rattle off some names here. I really don't want to leave somebody out. Let me know down below if I leave somebody out. I will mention them in the next Impact Wrestling video that I do. But first name I wrote off is Robert Does Wrestling. I relate to Robert a lot because I'm not a yeller on YouTube. I'm not boisterous on YouTube. I just kind of go at it calmly, and that's who Robert is. If you've ever watched Robert's videos, you know he's a calm talker. He's an eloquent talker, and I really like his knowledge on Impact Wrestling. That's why I watch him a lot. He does a great job. Also, DPW Videos, DiscussProWrestling.com, Jason TDM Big Dog. Look, there's a very special story behind how I got to know DiscussProWrestling.com. I made a YouTube video on Impact Wrestling, forgot what it was. It was on something, but Jason was in the related videos, and it said this: calling all Impact fans. And basically it was a video of him saying that, Impact Wrestling fans should not be scared to be called Impact Wrestling fans. They should plant their flag and be proud of Impact Wrestling. And I don't know the timeline of how it all happened, but eventually I interacted with him on Twitter. He told me about Discuss Pro Wrestling, DiscussPW.com, and I went there and it was everything he said it was. Just phenomenal stuff, no BS, and a lot of just hanging out in the comment section talking about Impact Wrestling. And it's a great site. And to be honest, they have their own thing going on YouTube. I like the thumbs up, thumbs down feature that they have. I think it's a unique idea, and I like listening to those guys. I have a lot of love in my heart for those guys as well. Also, moving on, we got BQ on doing the Impact videos as well. He does a lot of interviews for Impact, and I've known him for quite a while, and he's just grown significantly from the start, from his days of as the Talking Armageddon. And it's great to see YouTubers grow, Impact Wrestling YouTubers grow that much. And moving on, we have the Six-Sided Podcast with the Tax Man. I've just recently gotten into the Six-Sided Podcast, and look, just another guy talking about Impact Wrestling, his love for Impact Wrestling pouring out on a podcast, and I love it very much. We also have Cody. I don't know if Cody has a YouTube channel, but I know he's on Twitter a lot, and he's just pumping up Impact Wrestling left and right, the retweets, and just discussing Impact Wrestling with everybody. Also, we have Andre Corbelli. I think Andre is an OG, because I remember seeing Andre quite some time ago. Now, to be honest, I can't remember what happened on the last month's pay-per-view. So let's know what happened 2-3 years ago when I was first getting on YouTube. But I've been seeing Andre for quite a while. He's an OG, and I appreciate everything he does for Impact Wrestling. We have the Clock Cleaners. I basically just got into seeing the Clock Cleaners like today, and I'm very much going to get into it. I want to see what they're about, and I'm pretty sure it's another case of guys loving Impact Wrestling, or a guy loving Impact Wrestling. I'm going to very much get into it after I get finished posting these videos. Also, we have Source for Impact. I'm not sure if they're on YouTube, but they're on Twitter. And they're basically what their name says it is. They're a source for Impact. They retweet Impact Wrestling news, retweet Impact Wrestling YouTube videos, and they are a source for Impact. Look, overall, as I said, I really don't know if you guys realize the levity of what you guys are doing, because when I got on YouTube, it wasn't Impact Wrestling or TNA growth like this. It wasn't a whole lot of guys or a whole lot of gals talking about Impact Wrestling like this. I don't know if you've seen, but crazy thing is, Kiera Hogan was talking about Impact Wrestling and how great the Knockouts division was quite some time ago. I think that was like in 2012. That was far before my time. But I think that was pretty awesome as well. And look where she is now in the Impact Wrestling division. Gonna be a future Knockouts champion. But there just wasn't a whole lot of Impact Wrestling talk, a whole lot of Impact Wrestling growth, and I appreciate all of you guys, what you have done, and anytime you've given me a shout out, a like, a retweet, or anything like that, I appreciate it, and I very much keep up with you guys, and keep up the good work, keep the awesome work going. So that's what I have to say about that. The Impact Wrestling growth on YouTube has been phenomenal, and it is a great thing to watch, excuse me. And I'm going to keep it going. I covered WWE and Impact Wrestling, but I love me some Impact Wrestling. Just to get into a quick story, I'm going very long here, but how I started watching Impact Wrestling, look, I'm a WCW fan. It hurted me down to my heart to see WCW get taken out of business by WWE. I came on to watch Impact Wrestling in 2004. First person I saw was the phenomenal AJ Styles, and I haven't looked back since. Been riding with him ever since, so that would make it. I've been looking at Impact Wrestling for 14 years now. This company has been around for a long time. It's just crazy how long they've been around. When NWA moved over into WCW, that was 9 years or so, 8-9 years of WCW. I mean, Impact has been going on for 14 years now, despite all the BS, despite all the rumors of selling the company and whatever to Vince. Vince is going to put them out of business. They're still here. I still enjoy it, and I enjoy the management that we have going with it, and I enjoy you guys on YouTube. And with that being said, I have a phenomenal idea. And if you're down for it, cool. But if you're not down for it, then I understand. But with the representation on Impact Wrestling, I kind of feel like, we're a team in some respects. Like, it's not a competition type of thing, because this growth has happened with this amount of people. So I think I pretty much know all of you guys on Twitter. If I'm missing some handles, let me know. But when you guys post your YouTube videos on Twitter, tag me in your pictures. Make sure you have a picture on there or whatever, or however you post it. Make sure to tag me and I'll retweet it. And I have a idea, and you guys are down for it, then cool. Anytime somebody, any one of us that I've just mentioned, or anybody else that I've left out, post your Impact Wrestling news or your Impact Wrestling videos on Twitter, tag all of us, and we retweet each other. So anybody, post your picture, post those names, we tag each other, we retweet, and we further reach a fan base. And we further grow the Impact Wrestling community on YouTube. I think that would be a phenomenal idea. If you're into it, let me know. If you're not into it, then it's cool. But I've had a really good time doing this video and talking about the things I love, the channels that I love, the growth of Impact Wrestling. You guys are doing a phenomenal job.